What is up, guys? A very good morning and welcome to a new weekly market outlook. So I have had a look at the market and I can see that last week's analysis has played out beautifully. So let me update you guys in today's market outlook and let's dive straight in. So starting off with the dollar index. Dollar index, of course, came above the black line, saw this reversal pattern and has been tanking down ever since after a fake out on that second high and faking out upon this swing high of 109.770. For the rest, what do we expect now? I definitely expect it to come down lower. As I mentioned previously, this low is definitely going to be taken out in the near future, so let's wait for that to happen. For the rest, we have some liquidity located, let's say over here, or even lower inside over here. From there, I do expect some kind of rebound alongside the fake out on that low, and then once we look at lower time frame structure, we can then see, okay, are we going to continue, let's say, further down, or are we going to see a further push up? But that then depends on, let's say, the 4-hour or 1-hour structure. So then Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar has been seeing a push up from this area has been seeing a push up from this area of demand, as we can see over here. Pushing up a little bit higher since we've been in that area of price. At the moment, if we dive in towards the lower time frame, what we can then see is pretty interestingly that we've taken out this, let's say, swing high, which caused this swing low to break. This was pretty much one impulse, pullback impulse, boom, push up. So now you could potentially look for a new long upon a pullback, let's say, in towards here. Just keep that in mind. For the rest, nothing really that interesting. Pretty much just what I explained on Aussie dollar has happened. Then euro dollar, guys, if you see this, you know what I know. I told you guys at the beginning of last week this was going to be happening, and what happened? Exactly that. As we can see, we've got this swing low. We're here, did not close below it, meaning that this was still your swing high up above. Over here, this is still your swing low. So yeah, close above the line, pullback initiated, took a liquidity, currently reacting to this area of supply. Easy as that, called it last week. So now you can start looking for shorts on euro dollar. Keep that in mind. So yeah, that's pretty much euro dollar. What we're looking for now, we're looking for that downside continuation. Keep in mind though, this trend line is so obvious that we are going to be seeing a big pop above it in the very near future. I wouldn't be surprised if that higher area of supply does get hit in the near future as well. I'll be keeping my eyes out throughout the week to see, okay, can we break this high over here? Then potentially further upside is in store for euro dollar. Quickly looking at the weekly time frame, yeah, we can of course see a very heavily overextended move in towards the downside, but it does still look good for a downside push, with the weekly being bearish, daily being bearish, etc, etc. Then pound dollar, also call this one, I pretty much exactly said nothing to be expected from this pair except for this low to be taken out. As we can see, guys, marked it out in last week's video, took out the low, boom, reversal. Dollar CAD, also saw a drop, of course, also mentioned in last week's video, was waiting for a short initial reaction to this area of demand. There was no liquidation happening very close to the zone. What happened, early buyers have become liquidation themselves. So if you want to take a long, you can already buy from here. If you want to take a safe long, wait for this to happen and for this structure to break. That's personally what I would prefer. So that's dollar CAD. For the rest, dollar CAD, I am still looking for further upside to take at this high. But if I look at this 4-hour, yeah, we also have this area of demand over here. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see, let's say, a sweep of this low at 1.29722 over here, because this is just a liquidity low. So then a dive in towards this lowest one, quick wick in, and then boom, reversal, and then further upside. So keep an eye out for that. And then dollar Swiss, also doing what I like, coming back down in towards demand very soon. And just remember, it's still bearish, never close above this high over here at around 0.98815. Then it would have been a higher probability long, but still long is on the board with the overall structure being bullish. This is just a retest, so just keep an eye out for those potential longs. Would be higher probability if this daily structure were also to be bullish. Then dollar yen, nothing much, waiting for the retracement. Gold also not that much. So my favorite pairs have been acting really nicely, such as Aussie dollar, euro dollar, of course pound dollar, and dollar CAD. For the rest, pretty boring markets. Yeah, I'm going to be waiting what's going to be happening. Quick look at Bitcoin as well, by the way. What has been going on over here. What we can see very, very clearly is this daily time frame. Demand just keeps on doing its thing, stuck inside this range from this low all the way up to this high. As you can see, this 25% mark, as always, acting as your area of support. Let's see if we can see a further rise on Bitcoin, but for the rest, nothing really that much interesting. Quick look at the weekly. Yeah, I was kind of keeping my eye out for 17,592.78 to be taken out, but sadly hasn't happened. I still wouldn't be surprised though if it happens. Keep your eyes out on this daily time frame. It does look good pretty much for one further push up again in towards that upper 75% at around, what is it, 23,350. We had this beautiful wedge slash channel in towards the downside with a 1, 2, 3, boom, push up. So that combined with demand still works beautifully across crypto and Forex. So yeah guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Wish you all a very profitable week. Let's stay in touch and let's speak very, very soon. Thanks guys.